Monday. Let's talk about Monday, shall we? I only had Sunday off last week, so Monday to Friday was a bit of a stretch. Anyway, back to work. This time it was weird. I was in the shop, but not in the cafe. Someone else is in the cafe for a change, so I was in the shop. So it was nice seeing someone else work behind the cafe, and and me get back to normal shop work. It was good, but I do like working in the cafe. I love that work, and that it's just nice to have a bit of a change. I've ordered a couple of lights, and they were supposed to come Monday. Due to some kind of circumstances, the dispatch from Milton Keynes to Maidstone was delayed, so that had to go back to Maidstone, and then so I didn't get a Monday. But they only little lights, so I wasn't that upset really. But I will show you a photo. I did talk about this in my video on the main channel, but towards the end of the day, we had a donation of this wooden elephant head, and I'll show you some photos, and it was just amazing. I mean, there was no tusks in it, but just the artwork and the size of it, it was fantastic. Some of the donations we get in the shop were really interesting. Through the week, I did take photos. You'll see photos of different things, and I'm going to keep doing that Monday to Friday. Since I can't record at work, I could take photos and talk about donations we get, talk about things like that, because it's interesting what we get, and things that like this elephant head. I haven't seen another one of them in 15 years. Being here, I haven't seen one, so it's something different, something original. So yeah, so you'll see a couple of things. Also, I was looking in the Metro paper, and I found a couple of articles that were quite interesting to read. This one, prostitute swallows tourist ear on the bus. I'm thinking I've got to read this. A drunk prostitute bit off her tourist's ear in Thailand and swallowed it in the front of him. I mean, how do you do that? I mean, ear must be big. How can you swallow it? It must be big. It must let you. She swallowed without chewing. How can you do that? It must have been a small ear. I mean, the size of an ear is not small, is it? I mean, can you imagine that digesting your body? Oh, she'd have to go to hospital, wouldn't she? I mean, oh dear. Can't have been the whole ear. Must have been a bit of the ear, bit off a bit of the ear, not all of it. But it says she bit off a tourist ear, so it might represent all of it. I don't know. It's just baffles me, And then this is what I love about the Metro. It's got rush hour crush. Here you go. Are you the beautiful chatty blonde I sat next to, front row centre at Jack Doherty? To the cute foxy girl with beautiful brown eyes in the car park most days. Your eyes are stunning. Thanks for going to tacos. Wetsuit guy. Big thank you to the job you're wearing. To the beautiful young lady bus driver at Brixton Hill around 6 p.m. on Thursday. You looked hot, fancy a sludgy sometimes. Oh dear me. See, you can email your own little crush to the Metro, you see. Beautiful, stylish woman carrying a cowhide bag. No. Dark-haired guy. Manager. See, have you ever picked up the Metro and on the bus or any other train or something like that and just had a peek at it? It is quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So let's now move to Tuesday. Tuesday was alright. It was good. The elephant ornament head we had yesterday sold in the morning straight away, which was good. Glad I took some photos. I was expecting the parcel today, the lights and stuff, and yeah. So I'll show you a little video of me unboxing and getting them out and testing them out. I purchased this a few weeks ago, and now I've got some accessories for it. So yeah, I already had this microphone. So yeah, so that's one part will go in the middle. And I bought something else. Come today. So let's get this open. I do love this Amazon packages. Pull that in it, and that's it. They're cheap. They're not expensive ones. You know, it's two of these. And yeah, got the cold shoe mount. They're very plasticky, but they'll do the job. Yeah. So there you go. That's what it looks like when they're both all set up. And the back fit in the middle. And of course, if I want to vlog the other way, I'll just have to do that, won't I? You know. And the hand, this newer thing is really good. It's plastic, but it's sturdy, and you've got the bit here as well that comes off and does things. But yeah, but no. So yeah, it looks a bit odd with the microphone in the middle, but there you go. That's what it looks like with the phone in it. Yeah, it's a bit bulky, but it's interesting. It's yeah, I do like the feel of it. It's quite good, and you got hand grips, so you can. It's not going to be the full stabilization. You still get the shakiness, but not so bad because you've got both hands to control it and stuff. But Tuesday was alright. It was back on the coffee car, back where I belong. The day was okay. It was a bit of a hot and humid day, which was not very nice. But there you go. Yeah, the weather's still a bit warm, too warm at times. So yeah, nothing much else happened Tuesday really. So now we come to Wednesday. Wednesday was interesting day because I was working in the garden shop, and I'll show you some photos anyway. So yeah, the started off, the day was cloudy, it was good, it was nice, it was cool, the wind, the breeze was nice. Just working in the garden shop really. That's it. It was a bit lonely. Didn't get many customers all day, so it was a case of tidying up, just walking around, just making sure things are okay, and let's wait for the customers. In the afternoon started to get warmer, the sun came out, the clouds vanished, so it was trying to find shade, which was a bit of a pain there because through the day the sun, or actually no, the sun moves and trying to find the shade parts like sitting or standing just to cool down a bit, because it did get a bit too hot. Then I thought, okay, let's look up and look at this. Whilst the clouds were there, I decided to go cloud gazing and took some photos of some clouds to see if I can get some images out of it. You know when you can see things out of clouds and stuff. So I took a bit of video, took some photos. We also had a guy come up to talk about his go from rags to riches kind of thing, you know, from being a bit of a naughty boy to learning about life. Religion got into him, and then he's turned his life around, and he gave a talk about how he was and how he's changed, and it was quite motivating. Actually, it was quite inspiring, and I've asked him if I can interview on a podcast. So he said yeah. So I'll have to arrange one day, maybe in November or something, come down. I can interview him, podcast, audio, maybe video, I don't know, and then put that up on podcast, and then maybe on here video format, and on my main channel anyway. And so yeah, so that's a future project, but it was so interesting about the bad things he's done, well, and then how he's turned it completely the opposite way around. Now he's happy, he's got a wife, blah blah blah, you know, and he likes going around talking about these things because, you know, about his life, because how, you know, I respect people who have been on the wrong side of the law and then changed their life and teaching people the bad things they've been through, because you can only listen to someone who's been through it, you know. Someone who's been through the bad times is more interesting than someone who's talking about it who's never been through it, you know. Now Thursday. Wow, we're getting through the week, aren't we? If you'd rather me record this on certain days and evenings, let me know, rather than sitting down. I like doing it this way because I can just plan it out on PowerPoint, and then just use that as a bullet points and just to refresh my memory, you know. So I'll do it this way. But comment, let me know what you think anyway. So I'm back in the cafe again, which is good. It was a slow day. Jenny, who is the accountant, she made the cake to make cake for the next few days. I will show you the photo. Can't have any because of diabetes, of course, but there you go. And here was a photo of me at work in my uniform, just so you can say, yeah, there's Darren. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Tomorrow I found out that I'm in the diary room. Yeah, but I'll talk about that in Friday's part. That was an experience. When I'm at work, I like to jot down things, like make notes, thoughts in my mind and ideas. So I was strategizing these actual PowerPoints actually for these videos I'm filming now and what I filmed this morning. So just to get more of a strategic plan, more of a set structure, and it works because I'm saying stuff that I remember now. I mean, I've got the PowerPoint I've got in front of me with all the photos of all the stuff that I want to show and do, and it flows so much easier. Because normally I film these kind of things and then half an hour later I'm thinking, damn, I should have said that, but I didn't. Excuse the noise in the background if you can hear it. We've got people across the road working on a building, scaffolding and stuff, you know. I've tried to make it less on there, but you know. But yeah, so that was mainly strategizing, not planning that really. Planning make this easy. So now I've got a structure. Through the week, I can add to it and build on it, and then next time I film, next week's, I got a structure. I got a solid plan, and I think PowerPoint is really good for that. You could always use Word as well, but PowerPoint, the slides, it flows really well. So it comes to Friday in the diary room, which is more like the reception room. So this is something that a few years ago, when I had my anxiety and my mental health problems and that kind of stuff, I used to dread going into the diary room because I was the kind of person that if I started writing some details down to put in the diary, and then I went to do something else, come back, I would forget about the rest of what I did before, and then I'd make mistakes. Not things weren't put in the diary properly, things weren't doing this properly, that kind of thing. I used to slip up quite a lot, and so, but this time I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this, no problem. My mind is set, it's different now. I can cope with this kind of stuff. So here's a few photos of what the diary room looks like. But it was a really good day. It isn't so hectic as it used to be. But, you know, I did the job, answered the phone calls, booked in collections, no problem at all, polite, you know. And I also had to show a new guy how to do the cafe, you know, coffee machine, that kind of stuff. So I had to go backwards and forwards as well as working in the shop. I was multitasking. If you know me, I'm no good at multitasking, but I was multitasking. You know, it was great. It was all right. I was in so much of a positive mood. It was unbelievable. I still miss being in the cafe. You know, I'd rather be in the cafe, but sometimes here, especially here, you've got to do these kind of things. You've got to do different tasks and stuff like that. But no, it was a week of interest. Friday was relaxing because then I know I had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off because of bank holiday. So as I'm recording this Saturday morning, you know, it's day one of the 3 days off. So yeah, so I was quite happy when it came to 4:30. So the week's roundup, What I found the most interesting this week was the diversity Working in the shop but not the cafe. That was a weird mind thing. Working in the garden, and then of course Friday the diary room. So it was diverse, it's interesting. Learned a lot about my mental health, learned a lot about what I used to not be able to cope with but now I can cope with, kind of thing, you know. What else this week? Best film watched out of everything, Day Shift, which I talked about earlier. Most relaxing part of the week. Now, I've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. How my mind has been through the week. Well, as I said, I've learned a lot. My mind's been through a lot. It's I've learned that my anxiety and that kind of stuff I have got more control over, and I can not overcome anxiety completely, but I can control it. The mind tools let me help me a lot. So the final part of this is what my plans are for the next week. Well, as I said, I've got Bank Holiday Monday off. I'm hoping I can go out and about and do some exploring. I'm actually going to go out today in a bit to go downtown. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning now. I'm recording this on Saturday morning. But I'm going to go downtown, take my Canon camera, and hopefully do some recording. It'll be a video on my main channel, most probably, if I do anything exciting. So if you've seen my main channel, thank you. If not, check it out. The link will be in all my links below. There's a link, all my links, and it will guide you to a page with all my links on it. So everything's in one place rather than me putting loads of listings of the rest of the week. I'm working Tuesday, I've got Wednesday off, so I could do some outdoors on Wednesday if I need to. I might try and see if I can meet up with Jax in the UK, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday working. So yeah, it's going to be another interesting week. But according to the rotor, I'm on the shop and cafe all week. So yeah, no diversity, but it's nice now and again to have the diversity. Okay, so that's it really. I'm going to edit this and then go out and about and do some things, and I shall see you in the next one. Don't forget, check out my links and subscribe, like and comment. If you watched this far, type in cabbages. As always, tulip pips.